Good evening, everyone. I have no idea whether we've got any chat going on because I forgot to bring it up. So let me jump out of the car and let me try and bring up some chat. And then we can chat. I've been fixing overlays in the background, so that's why... Oh, we've got Den Sim Racing on here as well, by the looks of it. That's cool. Okay. Oh, look, you can see my... You can see everything on my screen. So that is an improvement. And hopefully you can't hear... Oh, God, you're going to hear that twice. There we go. So, I've now got you. Hey there, Mum. Super Formula. Let's do a little pop-out chat. I've just realised the chat isn't actually showing because I forgot to send the chat info. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. It's a bit last minute. I'm just testing some things out, as always. Right, let's use the other mount. I've got two mice this time. So if I do a little pop-out chat here, I can steal the link. And if anybody does happen to
has just done a 115.
come and talk to us, then we can chat back. Right, chat is nearly there, then I can go do some practice. There we go. Why can't we see the chat? Let's try it again. Evening, Martin. Why can't we see your chat on the screen? What's going on? Bear with me, I've done quite a lot of changes. What's going on? Why can't we see YouTube chat? Sorry about this, guys. This is... Normally the YouTube chat just works. Oh, there we go. It's back. It's back. We got it. I fixed it. Fixed it. Everything's fine. Right, let's put it back where it's supposed to be, which was down here somewhere.
The car in front has just done a 116.
Right, cool. Okay, I should be able to drive. This should now work. Let's see if this works. I can close down all the other windows that you can't see I've got open. See if this looks any good.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
So we are using a separate streaming PC now. Tell you what we should probably do is move this thingy down. This, you might not notice this, but this is an entirely new live stream. Completely new computer, completely new stream, designed to take the load off the gaming PC, so we get a nice smooth stream that works properly. Now I'd say we're sat a bit too high, aren't we? So we want to go down a bit so you guys get a better view. That might be slightly better there. Alright, let's continue. Let me just close down OBS so it's not in my face.
Just posted a 116.3.
And then let's actually do some practice. Here we go. And I can read your chat, so if anyone says anything, it's working. Just let me know how the sound is, all that normal stuff.
V4.
Okay, we need to sort out this brake bias.
Sector 1 is 3.1 off the pace.
I've got no idea whether the audio or anything's right. Oh, I need to set up a button for boost as well. A lot of footwell visible. Hang on, let me see what that means. A lot of footwell visible. Oh, you mean on the car? Yeah, I mean, the problem is, Martin, the alternative to that is a lot of halo visible. Because if you don't see the footwell, then instead you're going to see a load of halo, like that, and you can't see where we're going. So it's kind of... We can go there. That's not too bad. It's up to you, whether you want halo or footwell. Oh, I'm getting in people's way. Tell me what you think looks best. Halo or footwell? I can adjust that quite easily anyway.
That's your best lap in the session.
Okay, good. Hey, Dave. What's better, halo or footwell?
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
As it is, okay. Thanks, Martin. So one big difference to what we've previously had is I now have some dials and switches next to me that mean I can change the volume levels of each different source without having to stop and go into the streaming software. I've literally got some buttons next to me, I can twist them. Same as how I can move the camera up and down, I can change all the volume levels. So at the moment, have you guys got, if you've got music playing, then I can turn that off. Let's do that. I need to go back a screen. Music off, there we go.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
No, Kieran, I don't want to completely destroy my iRating. I at least like this track. I'm not a massive fan of Bathurst.
You're 0.2 off the pace in Sector 2.
Well, it's because you're very, very fast, Kieran, that's why.
That's your quickest lap in this session. You're now 1.2 seconds off the leader's pace.
Okay, so first impressions, what we're thinking of the way this is laid out. I'm not a massive fan of that kind of gap thing on the left-hand side. So I don't know whether that changes when we're in a race session, but let me just see if I can amend that whilst we're here. Actually, I can edit the overlays, so it's not super easy, but I'll try and show you what I'm on about, because I can now show you what I'm seeing. So let's drag it onto the middle screen. So I'm looking at this thing here, and basically I have to go down, I have to find the one we're talking about, which is leaderboard, edit the dashboard, and then I have to drag this thing over. And I have to change this, so I'm not 100. I mean, I'm just working this out as I go along. But this thing here, how do I tell it what? So here we go. These are the properties. Opponent gap. I kind of don't want this one in there, but we might want it in there in the race. And annoyingly, this is the only overlay I've got at the moment for that I can use with this stream. So let's see. I could just turn that off, maybe. So texts. This is opponent gap. Yeah, that would just turn that off. If I hit save, does that just go away? Yeah, okay. I think maybe it's easy just to get rid of that. And if I find the... I hope you're all impressed with how I'm just working this out as I go. So, opponent... No, we need that. We need opponent name, we need opponent position. Best lap. We need the header. Right, here we go, header. So, text item... Yeah, gap. Right, gone. So if I get rid of that, there's still going to be like this weird grey bit there, isn't there? Yeah, okay. So how do I get rid of this bit of grey here? Delete? Maybe. Let's see if it goes away. Nope. This thing? Maybe I can... Yeah. Oh, I'm doing it. I'm figuring it out. Somehow. Right, bear with me. You're going to see it disappear in a sec. Look at that. I fixed it. I figured that out on my own. Okay, right. That can go. That's saved. Let's just leave it at that. Oh, I should probably... There should be a header here. There should be another one. This should be copied. Oh my god, I just figured that out too. So that should say driver name. So... No, not that one. Where's the thing I just made? This one? Yep. And it should say a thing. It should say driver name. How do I make it say a thing? Here, B lap. Driver. Let's save that. It still says B lap. Do I need to click somewhere else first? There we go. Hang on. Save. Yay. Killing it. Okay, right, so if we just get rid of that, that's good though, it means I can edit that kind of stuff later. What are people saying? Dave says, streaming issues look like they're fixed. Yep, looks like they are. Am I doing Daytona 24 Hours? Yes, with a streaming team. Driving for Apex Sim Racing, where we're going to promote Apex Sim Racing kit. What other stuff? Yeah, Connor, I'm just trying to sort stuff out. Hey, Josh, how's it going? Right, okay. This is Interlagos, yes. Right, so I think our kind of leaderboard on the left is okay. I'm assuming that will change to standings during the race. If it doesn't, then what we'll do is we'll literally move this one here across to there. So, I mean, I might even put that there for the moment, and we'll use that for, like, relative, which is... like that. And you can also see if I'm looking at any other screens, but so we'll leave that there. Worst case scenario, the thing on the left there doesn't show standings during a race, and we'll just bin it off and we'll just use this one down here so you can see what's going on. So let's next...
The track temperature's rising. It's now 27 Celsius.
Let's next make sure we've got a control set up for the speedy thing. What's it called on this? I'm sure this has like a boost thing. Push to pass. Unassigned. That's what wasn't working. That one. Okay. So that's fine. We've now got push to pass. It's not DRS, but it's the equivalent. And we get a certain amount per... let's go to the qualifying setup. Let's actually try and do a lap. You get a certain amount of push to pass per race. I think it's 100 seconds. And you can see that on my dash. So when I leave the pits here, this is why it's good that you can see my steering wheel. I have to wait till I leave the pits, then you can read it. Okay, so once the dash changes, once it knows I'm out of the pits, there we go. Up here, see it says 99. I don't know whether you can see that clearly enough. It says 99 on the top right here. That is... Oh, I wonder whether I can put... Ooh, that's an idea. I wonder whether I can put a dash... I bet I can. Okay, right, hang on, I've just had an idea. Just had an idea that might solve Martin's footwell issue. Give me a moment. And what I mean is, Martin was saying that there's too much of the footwell of the cockpit visible. And where we're currently sat, I've got too much of the halo visible. But if we go back on here, we find a dashboard. I wonder if there's a dashboard that I can put on the screen that will tell us how much boost is left. I can probably find other dashboards if I search later on. But for today, maybe if we go for this one. So if I take this and just open it. Okay. Again, learning as we go. Edit layout. I'm looking at this thing here that you can't see. Edit layout. I don't need this one. Let's add an overlay. Let's add the dashboard. This one. If I bring that down here, does it tell you how much push to pass? I don't think it does, annoyingly. But if I go back in the car, look at this. This is a bit more like it. Look, now I can wind myself back down a bit lower so I can see where I'm going. We can get this one back out of the way so you guys don't need to see that. And then if I hit OK, save layout, let's call it stream. And then stop edit. How's that look? And you've got a bit more info on the dash. You can see what I'm doing with the pedals. You can see how much fuel we've got. You can see all sorts of stuff. Tell me if that's an improvement.
On your right, clear right.
Okay, right. Let's have a. I'm just gonna have a bit of a drive now, guys, and just see what happens. This is not Phil. No, this is not Phil Bradpot. So don't worry. This is Brad Philpot this time. I'm using my main account here. Is that better? So you'll notice we don't have a track map. That's because I can't get that to work with the streaming PC at the moment, but I have asked for advice. As soon as someone tells me how I can get the overlays from the gaming PC onto the streaming PC, so I don't have to see this stuff that you're currently seeing. You know all the standings you can see down the side and that dashboard? I don't want to see them, but I kind of have to for you to see it at the moment. But that wasn't good. We're going to fix that. I just need to know how. I just don't quite know how at the moment.
Alright, Phil, we estimate you've got 5
Oh, I forgot to change the name back. So I'm still called Phil. According to my crew chief. My account is not the Phil account. Geez, this track... Ooh, that was my elbow. This track is really tricky to use the boost with. Because you just lose the rear. There's quite a few corners where you're really on the edge. So you put your boost on, and you just spins the wheels. This is a super Formula car, so it's like a Formula 2 car. Right, I understand now. You don't have to press the button every time you want to use it, you just turn it on. You just literally turn on the boost and then leave it until it runs out. I think it's unlimited in qualifying and practice. Definitely practice, it's unlimited.
Sector 2 time is good. 2 minutes of fuel remaining. P3, that puts you 0.5 off the pace. We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap, box this lap, please, Phil. Sector 3 time is fast.
How's the steering wheel, Cam? Is it any good? Oh, I missed that apex. That's going to cost some time. About a tenth or so.
1 litre remaining. Very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap.
So plenty of time there to find. Plenty of time to find. We lost a lot on that lap. But the stream's running smoothly, which is good.
P2, you're now 0.1 off the pace.
Okay, that wasn't so bad, considering we lost a lot of time there. That was actually, like, reasonably good. Okay, so... steering wheel cam's in sync and working. This is 60 frames per second. This is 60 frames per second. You're watching 60 frames per second on the stream. Although it's not perfect, you've got data on the left, and you can see on the what I can see on the steering wheel. You can see what I'm actually doing, even though there's no game steering wheel on, because I find it very distracting when I've got the steering wheel in front of me on the screen and a real wheel. I think this is quite a good compromise. So basically, all I'm going to do now, guys, you don't have to sit here and stay watching, but all I'm going to do is just drive and practice, because there's a race. Oh, my watch has died. There is a race at 7:30. I'd like to be good enough to do that race, so I'm just gonna keep practicing. In about 8 minutes or so, I'll leave this session, go to the main session, the race session that opens half an hour before the race starts, and then I'll just try and do it. I'm gonna message Becca to let her know that I'm actually gonna do a race, so she doesn't wonder why I'm not picking up the phone. And yeah, but feel free to hang out with me. Don't have to. And yeah, and if you've got any stream advice or anything, just let me know. I can't hear the audio that's going out on the stream, so that's something that is also in the pipeline. I've got some ideas of how to make it so that it's very, very complicated. Like, you don't want to know how complicated the cabling is here, but it's a huge mess behind these screens, because you've got two PCs, 5 monitors in all different places, 2 monitors showing the same thing, 3 monitors showing triple screens, but the center one is being sent to the other PC. Yeah, see you at 7:30, Martin. So you've got loads of stuff interacting with loads of stuff, and what I really need is the audio from the streaming PC, where the music and any other sound effects like these things, which I'm not using in this stream. All of those things are coming from the other PC, so they're not attached to these headphones. So I need to somehow get that audio back to my main PC, and so I've also got that in my headphones here. And I can do that if I literally just plug directly into that PC, and I could then hear the audio from the sim, but it's delayed by about half a second. I don't mind about hearing hearing sound effects and music delayed by half a second, but I do care about hearing my engine delayed by half a second. So at the moment, this is kind of like the best scenario. This is the best setup. So I will try and improve it more. But at the moment, this is, I think, the optimal compromise. The main thing is that the stream is smooth. Obviously, if this was daylight in here, let me cough. 1 moment. If this was daylight in here, you'd see the steering wheel better, and you wouldn't have this white band of screen along the top. It would the brightness levels would be a bit more equalised. And in fact, I could just turn on the lights, but then it's just not as nice for me when I'm driving. So I think this is probably a half decent compromise. But let me know. Let me know what you think. We don't have that many people watching this because it's not an important race. It's not. I'm not advertising it. I haven't posted this anywhere. This is kind of just thanks for hanging out. And I'm going to gradually improve on this stream. But hopefully we've got a starting point now, which we didn't really have before. So, yeah. So that's that. Let's do another couple of practice laps. I'll turn the music off. And let's close OBS. I need to have a better button for closing OBS because I have to change several screens to get to the OBS closed screen.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
You could mess with the contrast of the wheel cam. Yeah, it's just such a big difference that there's no point. I've tried all that. I've gone through all those settings, and it basically just makes it look worse. So the only real solution is to put on the lights, which I can do. If it looks bad enough, then let me know.
Fuel remaining.
Let's see if we can go 1/10 faster. Need to do some practice starts on these things as well. Surge gifted 50 memberships. I don't even know what that means, but thank you. Someone explain to me what just happened and why. What has just happened? And why? Serge, what have you done? That is incredible what you've just done, Serge, I think. But, yeah. Someone explain how that works and what on earth just happened. If you know. Thanks, Serge.
That puts you 1.7 seconds off the leader's pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3.
Cool. Thanks, Connor. Thank you, Serge.
Okay, Phil. Very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap, you're currently 0.2 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick. Your last lap time was at 1:15.7. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
It's too deep into that.
Quick.
It's not going to quite be quick enough, annoyingly. Oh, we ran out of fuel. We ran out of fuel anyway. Okay, a couple of 15.7s. It's not miles off.
0.2 off the pace. That lap was at 1:15.7.
All right. Okay. Let's work out what the heck just happened with Serge there. So, hi, Jamesis Void. He spent £150. Serge, explain yourself. I'm absolutely baffled. But thank you. Thanks for buying people channel memberships. That's really cool. That's really cool. And that means you get other stuff, which I don't remember, but I will remember later. Right, let's join the correct session, because it's now 7 o'clock. So if we withdraw from this one, there we go. Let's join the correct one. Which will be down here somewhere. So I'm looking for this one, Super Formula. I'm going to register for the race. Always dangerous, always possible to lose iRating. So we should do some practice starts, because you can easily lose a... You've seen how easy it is to spin the wheels in these cars. You can lose a lot of places off the start in this thing, so... I'm going to just mute myself and listen to the stream for a moment. Just check the audio levels, and then we'll crack on. Okay, so the only thing I'd say from my end, watching that, is that Formula IR, that is... No, it's not IndyCar. That's like the kind of unrealistic Formula 1. You know, like the really crazy fast, unrestricted Formula 1. I'm sorry about my paddle clicks. I've tried to put like an audio gate on, a noise gate thing, but you still hear the clicks, so I'm sorry about that. Right, let's just quickly remember to message Becca. Just doing a live stream and race. Right, okay, that's fine. Let's leave that. Let's do some practice. This time, let's do a bit of race practice. So we've got the race set up on.
Pit exit is clear. Push now.
So we'll do a practice start down here. No, absolutely no idea what the best procedure for practice starting these is. Oh, that kind of works, like back off the gas slightly as you come off the clutch. So let's just try that one more time. I mean, I'll never remember to do that properly during the actual event, but... Gregoire Gomez is in here. He's super fast. I think we're going to lose iRacing. But let's just do some races. I just noticed that little aerial sticking up out of the cockpit there. It's just like this random rubber aerial poking up by my, where my right hand would be in the cockpit. We should probably go back to here and turn off the music. Here we go. Yeah, missed Apex champ. Well spotted. So if anyone talks to us in the sim, we can't talk back because I actually don't have a microphone plugged into this computer. The microphone is plugged into the streaming PC, so you guys can hear me. I'm going to try and do like a bit of a mini race stint here. I'm going to read that last comment in just a moment.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
So don't worry about the pace here, guys, because we're not doing qualifying laps. We're doing practice full fuel laps with no boost.
B6.
I have to say, I'm liking this streaming with a separate PC. It's nice that the webcams and everything that isn't the game, apart from the overlays, are all running from the streaming PC. So I'm not overloading my gaming PC with USBs and apps open at the same time. Tiny bit too deep there, through whatever that corner is called. Josh says something which I'll read on the straight. Josh says, should do a... I can't see what that word is because it's hidden behind a love heart on my screen.
That puts you.
When someone else talks, I'll be able to read what Josh has said.
Time was at 117.5.
A PO view cam. Okay. Just explain what you mean by that. You mean like a full overview of the like a full overview of the room? Or do you mean in game? So if you mean in game, you can't actually do that. It's only cockpit view in iRacing, except when you're on replays.
Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace.
Oh, I see what you mean, like a kind of helmet cam. Yeah, okay, as in... Yeah, so I have tried that, it's just it never really looks very good. I have tried that.
place. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. You're currently 1.3 seconds off the pace. That lap was a 17.2. The leader has just done a 115.7.
I really hope he's on qualifying laps. He may well not be. Some people are just much faster than me in these things. In many things.
Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace.
Good, I'm glad the wheel cam... And the wheel camera's working, isn't it? Do you remember when it kept freezing? Well, I don't know if you were here. On the last stream. When I streamed recently, the wheel camera kept freezing. And now it's in a different PC. It seems to work. Oh, that's way too deep. It kept freezing every time we started the game.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Thanks, Jamesis. God, if all these people are not on qualifying laps, we're absolutely screwed. Although I do think the car gets quicker every lap.
P7, that's your fastest lap. You're currently 1.3 seconds off the leader's pace.
As the fuel burns off.
17.0.
As the fuel burns off and the tyres warm, this car does get quicker and quicker and quicker.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace.
Just getting the muscle memory back for this car and this track. And it's a really tough car, this. I love it. But it's just very, very hard. There's quite a big difference between nailing a lap and just surviving for a lap. Like, it really is very, very twitchy.
P8, that's your quickest lap in this session. That puts you 1.3 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace.
So 30 people registered, so at least there's going to be 2 splits.
Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace. Okay, Phil, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Good lap. That's your quickest today. You're now 1.0 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace.
They're quite short races, these, I think. It's only like a 20-minute race.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Gone off track there, but gained a lot of time
Keep it within the lines.
by staying a gear higher on the way up the hill there. Obviously lost it all on the exit by screwing up, but I've just learnt something there. I don't know any of the corner names here. I mean, I know some of them, I just don't know which one's which. Juncao? Decido de Lago? I just don't know which ones they are. Oh man, it's so smooth, my screen now, because it's not trying to stream and record and all that kind of thing. Like, I wish it was this smooth when we did the Nürburgring race the other day. God, that was like Alonso in 2003, 4? Well, we've got some traffic now, annoyingly. So remember, up this hill.
10th off in sector 1.
Yeah, great place to park, dude.
Down 1 gear.
You
I'll
have
just take
like
it a little easier.
a whole 30 seconds to spotting move, and you within.
Thank you.
On your right.
Hang on, I've got a thanks button here somewhere. Maybe I don't have a thanks button. I was looking for my thanks button and missing apexes. I don't think I've got one. I think I've got hello and loads of other stuff. Let's see what this button does. I don't think you guys can read my text chat, but that one said, sorry my voice chat isn't working. There we go, that'll do.
P8, that was 117.1.
Right, let's go, let's go. More traffic. It's gonna be right at the apex, isn't it? No, to be fair, he didn't stay there. The car in front is a 1993 Benetton livery, I think.
That's your best lap in this session. You're now 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace.
How long till the race? 15 minutes? That's alright. That's okay. I don't think we're crazy far off. We are probably going to lose our rating in this race, but I think we're just going to have to start accepting that. So I went down 2 gears there, yeah, and it was slower. Ooh, a little bit of jumping there. I think that was because someone joined the session. Yeah, we got people connecting. I think that's why. Let's go and jump it. I will read that chat message in a moment. Thanks for joining us, Connor and John.
Okay, Phil. 5 minutes off
And-
the remaining 5 minutes.
James says, it's so cool, everyone's channel members now.
You're currently 1.1 seconds off the leader's pace. You've just done a 116.8.
See if we can improve any more. Might get traffic. Everyone's been really courteous, you know. Really nice session.
Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace.
Almost everybody's diving out of the way. Really good of them. So this is our best lap at the moment. A couple more laps to go. So our fuel consumption is 1.7. And we've got 4.5 litres to go.
P6 is your best lap in this session.
Oh, I missed that by a long
Sector
way.
3 is 0.4 off
Just
the
a bit
pace.
too scared on the brakes. It's a very scrappy lap.
Okay, Phil, we need to watch these track limits.
I think that's only our second in a full race stint, so it's not too bad. What is bad is how far off this lap is. I have to go do a qualifying practice in a sec. How are we like 7 tenths off of 6-7 tenths off the fastest laps of the session? Right, I've put the boost on for this one, because we should have enough seconds of boost to do one full flying lap at least at the end of the race.
P8. Very little fuel left. Hit this lap, in this lap. Sector 1 is quick. Two litres remaining. We're running on fumes, mate. Box this lap, please, Phil.
Yep, and this will be the final lap of the race.
You're quickest overall.
Hey, okay, so
To find a 10th in sector
I'm pretty happy with that pace then. So basically, you can see what our race pace is, and then you can see what happens when you use the boost for one lap on light fuel. So that's cool. Okay, so I think we're kind of in the ballpark. I don't think we're a million miles away. What do you think, guys? How's it looking? Is this slow, Stuffy? Stuffy's in here to tell us that we're crap. I think Stuffy's been doing a bit more of this than us. Let's keep out of everyone's way. Stuffy, what time should I be doing? Just letting these guys through.
Right side, clear right.
And Stuffy, give me your opinion of the stream as well, please, sir, as a professional streamer. Stuffy with a lot more subscribers than us. Stuffy, someone, Serge, in the chat, bought 50 subs for my, sorry, 50 memberships for our, viewers. How cool is that? We run out of fuel as we come down the pit lane.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Made it though.
Box in. 5,
In the 15s.
4, 3.
Okay.
2.
Well, we're in the 15s.
Box now.
Oh, I missed the pit. Well, it doesn't matter. We are in the 15s just about. So. Right. Let's bring... I need to sort out this stream deck so I can... I might need to switch to the other stream deck, annoyingly. I've got a real big stream deck, which you can't see on the... Over here, to the right of the steering wheel, there's a massive stream deck, which I can reach easily, I can see easily, but at the moment it's showing loads of iRacing stuff. Having said that, most of it I don't actually use. So, during a session. It looks cool, and I'd like to be able to use it, but I don't need it. So what I might... and down the bottom, which you can't see, I'm going to lift it up so you can see. I'm using this one, which is another Stream Deck, which I've got various screens on. But I need all the buttons on the same screen, because when I'm driving, I don't want to have to click through these. So, yeah. Anyway, I think it's nearly time for the race.
The track temp's increasing. It's now
5 minutes. Let's do a qualifying practice run. So we'll load the qualifying setup. Go for a quali run. Music off. OBS closed. Let's go. Thanks for sticking with me, guys.
All clear on pit exit.
Thanks for getting out of the way, man, when you reach your left.
Stop crying, man.
Learn to drive, man. It's a Eastern European trait to be a good driver like you, man.
Oh, we got
Every
some.
time you play, you just cry all the time.
Got some casual
Every
racism.
time. Every time. Yeah, exactly.
We can't respond because more casual racism. We can't respond because I've got a microphone hooked up.
Is that porra?
I should make it so you guys can see when someone talks. I'll try and drag the next time someone talks, I'll try and drag their voice chat box down so you can actually see. So you can see who is talking. Right, here we go. Probably should have pushed harder on that outlap. We're gonna have quite cold tyres. Yeah, xenophobia. Yeah, maybe a better word for it.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Okay, Kieran, I'll let you know. Cold rears. Can you see how cold the rear tyres are on this first lap, guys?
Fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Slippery as heck. Look at that. Just four-wheel slide down the hill. Into whatever that corner's called. Whoa! Let's try again. 72 drivers registered for this session now.
New fastest lap for Cat.
Oh, Anthony Cat's beating us by 400ths.
P2. That puts you 1.5 seconds off the pace.
That lap, I was going to say, what? We're not 1.5 seconds off, just that lap was. That's okay. Oh no! Sideways through there! Oh, we were up until then. We were up! We were up! That was gonna just maybe be quick enough for fastest. By like a thousandth or two. Okay, not now. He would have beaten us. 80 drivers registered.
Fuel left. In this lap, you're now 0.6 off the leader's pace. That lap time was 16.1. 2 litres remaining.
I'm not 0.6 off the... Oh, maybe on that lap. Lost the rear under braking there. That's annoying. Again, it was quite a good lap until that point.
Okay, Phil, we're running on fumes, mate. Hit this lap, in this lap. 1 litre remaining.
Ah, not good enough. But we're probably not going to win this race anyway. You know, if we're in the top
New fastest lap,
5.
1:15.4.
Yeah, so we're doing 15.8. So if we're in the top 5, I think that would be
0.4 off the
good.
pace. You've just done a
Right.
15.8.
Let's get into the race. Race. I kind of need a wee now, but I don't think I've got time. Music back on. Connor, they're not all in the same live session. They'll be in separate. The word was split, separate splits. Yep, realistic damage, Connor. Very realistic.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Right. Here we go then, race time. I'm just going to share this on Twitter.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 25 Celsius.
Right. I have too many controls down here. I've got a stream, 1, 2, 3, 4 stream decks and 2 mice down here to try and control. Right, what seed are we? Second seed. Who's above us? Anthony Catt. That's good, because in the practice session, he was the only person that was quicker than us. So I don't really care if he beats us. But if anyone else beats us, we're going to lose our rating. So we won't know until afterwards. But yeah, if anyone else beats us, we're going to lose our rating. I think it's quite good that I'm not connected to voice chat, you know. Because I can't, like, angrily swear at people.
Good luck in the quali, guys. Good luck.
Here we go. So we need to warm up the tyres on the outlap.
2 laps to get the job done.
Just 2 laps though. Obviously can't get any off tracks, as you know. Oh, wait, are we not allowed? Oh, you can't have push to pass on in quite. Right, okay. Well, that's alright. That might mean we're really screwed, though, because we did our fastest laps with the push to pass on. So I might be about to get absolutely owned here. I thought we could use push to pass for qualifying. So I was doing basically illegal laps there. Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? Every day's a school day. Let's turn off the music. Here we go. Here we go then. Don't have much temperature. Let's get a banker lap in. So we were just practicing with definitely the wrong settings there. Oh, the rear is loose. That should be full throttle easily, that corner, and it was walking me wide. So we're just going to get this banker in, not destroy the tyres. I think we're about to get found out here. So lap 1 looks like it's going to be a high 16. 1 minute 16.9. Here we go, final lap. 0.8.
P3, that was 116.9.
P5 now, we've lost another pace. P6. Oh, that's not good. We're a second off the pace. P8. P9 now. We're going to lose a lot of iRacing in this race. It'll make for a good stream though, won't it? And I've missed that apex, so that is another load of time gone. Oh, bad. Just to remind everyone, this is a fixed setup series, so it's not like these guys have better setups. Oh, thrown away our warm tyre lap with a couple of missed apexes. Not good. Outside the top 10. I was in a massively false sense of security. I probably wouldn't have entered the race if I'd realised we were practicing with boost on and we weren't supposed to.
Dominguez, 116.5.
So we're a second off. And I say we because I'm including you guys. 1 second off. Where on earth are they a second quicker? Oh my god. I mean, it's not... There's 3 or 4 tenths that I just threw away there, so it's not that bad. But it's still pretty bad. So we're going to rely on some people crashing. Because we're going to lose quite a lot of iRating. Let's bring up a screen that tells me how much iRating I'm going to lose. So, if I edit this layout and I add an overlay, I think one of these tells me iRating gain and loss. Might be this relative leaderboard. I think it's this one. Let's add that. I'll bring it over here. You guys don't need to see that one, but I'll just keep it so I can have a little look occasionally. There we go, up in the sky. Maybe spending more on catering. So shall we watch where I am? Oh, that's that in lap, yeah. So not that one. Let's watch where I lost that time. So, it was there initially. So here, look at how far from the apex. If we slow it down. So we should be, at this stage, if I can bring up OBS so I can see what I'm telling you guys. So yeah, can you see my cursor? Yeah, we should be all the way over here on this green bit. And we're clearly not. So that is a lot of time given away straight away. This bit was kind of okay. I think then I lost again here. Oh, if only Alex Albon had missed the apex by that much. When Hamilton was up the inside, they would have both made the corner. Yeah, so 2 places where I lost a lot of time. But obviously we're losing in a lot of other places too, because I am right down the back of the grid. 1.1 seconds off, look at that. Whereas Gregoire Gomez, my fellow missed Apexian, 1 place behind. And even Anthony Catt, the number 1 seed, is only down in 3rd. So some giant killing going on here. There's some people with some lower I ratings who are about to make some big gains. So there we go. Always the risk, and I mean, I don't know whether even if I spent a day on this, I don't think I'd go that much faster. The general level of iRacing drivers has just gone up so much. There was a time where even with like basic kit, I'd be quite confident I'd be a top 3 in basically every race. And nowadays, it's a struggle to get in the top 10. Top 5 is really hard in most of these series, so I don't think I've got that much slower. I think people have there's just so many more people doing it. The talent pool is so much bigger that there's just more people at the front as well. Harder to get in. And you can tell these are like relatively new people because they're... Jay Dempsey, you've just done back-to-back races. Are you in this one as well? Can't see your name on there. But yeah, you can see that some of these are newer people because you've got like the 10th seed, the 9th seed, the 11th seed. All of these, you know, the 19th seed is ahead of me. Like, I'm going to absolutely hemorrhage iRating in this one, but that is how it goes. Let's turn the music off. I mean, we've still got to get through the start and not just crash. So if I do crash, guys, if I do absolutely wreck out of this one, we'll just do a different race. We'll do something different. Yeah, I don't know, Connor. I mean, ultimately, it just shows you where people are right now. You know, if I'm good enough, I'll gain iRating. If I'm not, I won't. Right, here we go. Wish me luck, team. I'd normally say good luck, everyone, but I can't, so. Let's just say sorry up front. There we go, I've just said sorry to everyone. Yeah, this is going to be potentially dangerous. I mean, we could get absolutely clean. This is what's always very dangerous way to easily lose iRating, is to start near the back. Because there's a lot of potential accidents ahead of us. If you start out front and you get a clean start, you're generally okay. Likely to be okay. Right. And I'm potentially about to get a terrible start too. You don't even know if you want to get a good start. Ugh. This is a 3.5k strength of field. I can't see how much I'm about to lose or gain. I'm definitely not going to gain. And I need a wee. So there we go. How many laps? You only get... Oh, you get 200 seconds of push to pass. So that's 2 full laps of push to pass. Over 2 full laps.
The track temp is 26. The air temp is 24 Celsius. 12 laps. Alright, Phil, stay calm. Focus. Green, green, green.
Oh, thanks, mate. Thanks, Nigel. Mansell putting me in the wall.
On your left. Still there.
God, this is dangerous.
Hold your line, clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
This is so dangerous.
Good start, mate.
So this is like karting. You'd be getting stuck right in, because you know you could rub up against people. But obviously, if we touch another car here, our race is over.
Right side.
I'm just trying to pick a place where there isn't another car. You know, this is like
Clear right.
not a good place to be.
Car left. Still there.
Like that.
Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Another crash. Another crash. What are you doing? He's trying to get into the pits, I think.
Still there.
Oh my god.
Still there. Clear right.
B11.
Car right. Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
Absolute carnage.
Okay, Phil, the next car is Ariok.
Did anyone else notice that car disappeared? Apologies if I'm not responding to text. It's because I cannot look away from the screen.
Yellow flag.
I'm using some boost to try and get away from the guys behind.
16.4. P8.
Seriously, guys, what a mayhem, bro.
Right, this guy's starting to hold us up. Need to clear this guy before the guys behind catch.
Don't be pressured. Keep your exit speeds up.
Oh, I can't use the boost. It's too short a time. You have to leave it a certain amount of time before you can use boost again.
115.
Oh, I could have really used the boost on this lap. That's annoying.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
That lap time was 117.8.
Oh, he's really holding us up. Guy in front is absolute liability. Late direction changes. Oh, I just locked the rears.
On your right. Clear right.
New fastest lap for Mathis, 115.7.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
7th position. Well done, Phil. Nice move, mate.
That was needed. Did you see how he crashed into the guy behind? Oof. Right, let's try and get away.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 8.0 seconds.
Someone just crashed in the background. Purple car is holding them up, thankfully. Let's get away, let's get away.
The gap to Ariok behind is now 0.8.
Using boost. Oh, I can't use boost.
Wow, what an idiotic blocking move, man.
That's part of that group behind.
The race. The guy ahead's lap time is on 16.
You know we had to get through them.
You've just done it on 17.6. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
We're not remotely quick enough to catch the guys in front, so we're now just relying. We're like over a second a lap off. So we're just relying on people ahead crashing now. Still going to lose iRacing even from here. Quite a lot. Just realised I didn't have my delta on. Does help to have the lap time delta on. That's versus our optimal. Session optimal.
That's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. That's your quickest lap. Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is a tenth off the pace.
It's still 1.2 off the best lap of people. Don't know if that's because we've only been using boost on a main straight for like 10 seconds. We've still got 150 seconds of boost left. I'm just considering myself very lucky that we got away from that lap 1 and 2 craziness, which we will watch back on the replay afterwards.
Fastest lap for Cat, 115.5. That's a new fastest lap for Marinaro, 115.3.
God, they're so quick. The guys in front of us, even the next position, are a second lap quicker. I used to think I was quite good at iRacing. Not anymore.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 2.5. The gap to Cat ahead is increasing. It's now 11 seconds.
Just realised I don't have the distance delta turned on so you guys can see. And the guy behind is catching us. I'll get it on the screen in a moment for you. There you go. I put the relative box up at the bottom. I know the other overlay's over the top of it a bit. I can't do anything about that in a moment.
Push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
Right, time to use some boost. Yeah, they're both catching us. 1.7, they've caught us half a second on that lap. Cannot afford to lose more places.
was at 117.0.
He's catching us even with the boost on. Those guys behind are much faster. Our only hope is that he's using boost and he's going to run out before the end. There's like 5 laps to go, something like that.
That was at 116.4. The guy behind has just done a 115.3.
Oh my
Are
god,
you
he's
fucking retarded?
over a second ahead of us. Someone's not happy. I think it's someone behind us though, annoyingly. I don't want to fight this guy too much and end up crashing.
Are you fucking crazy, man? Come on, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh my god, apologies for the language, guys.
Okay, Phil, don't let this guy distract you.
He is distracting me though. Yeah, he's way too fast to battle, so I'm actually not going to fight him too much. If he gets an easy shot, I'd rather he goes than we lose all these places, because we're in a damage limitation position at the moment. And he does have his boost on. You can see the green light on his halo. On his, not his halo, on his airbox. Let's fight back a little bit with our boost. We've got 100 seconds left.
The guy in front is Gomez.
Is it flashing? I'm not sure if it's flashing.
Left side. Still there.
Go, dude, go.
Line, clear
Don't
left.
hold me up.
2 laps left. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Don't panic, we'll get him back.
Let's see if we can just hang on to this place and not lose one to the guy behind. Oh, we should just have boost on the whole time now. We actually have too much boost left. I've underused it. So we've got 94 seconds left. We've actually only got 1 lap left. So I actually I don't think we can actually use up our boost in the time remaining. Maybe I should have just left it on. I wasn't looking at how many laps were left. I thought we still had a few more, judging by the amount of fuel we had.
The guy behind is now.
Oh no!
New fastest lap.
How long do you have to wait to turn it back on?
15.2.
Don't say it's 200 seconds. I'm just going to keep spamming it. How long do I have to wait to use the boost again? 100 seconds. So that is 1 minute 40. So it should come on song halfway through this lap.
8th place. Last lap.
Annoyingly, I've wasted a lot of time where we could have been using boost. And we kind of need it here. No! I'm pressing the button, but we don't have any. And I've got loads, but I can't use it. I'm going to have to defend.
Car right. Clear right. Left side.
Now we've got it.
Hold your line.
We've got it on now. We've got it on now.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Oh, that was close. We both got boost on.
On your right. Clear right.
New fastest lap for Cat. 115.2.
He's not got any on, but he's got a slipstream.
Right side. line. Hold your line.
I think we did it.
Clear right.
Oh, that was a cool finish.
Good finish, mate. Well done.
Oh my god, so we got the boost turned on just in time. And he ran out of the last corner. I deliberately pulled left so he wouldn't have a slipstream, as well as maybe boost, but I think he ran out of boost. Oof. We were saved by the boost coming. We still had 17 oh no, we had about 25 seconds left at the end. So we did underuse the boost a little bit too much. But my main focus was on having enough left for the final lap. But my mistake was in using it too close to the final lap and then not being able to turn it on. Oof. We'll watch that back in a moment. Well guys, I mean, I obviously lost a lot of iRacing finishing 8th. Maybe 40, which is going to take us below 6k, unfortunately. And I was trying to build on 6k. I think we're going to be back to 5.9 or something. And there's not really any series where I think I can easily gain iRating. If anyone's got any suggestions for a series that I might be able to consistently finish highly, because this is great fun. I love this, don't get me wrong, but it is, you saw what happened at the start there, it's a pretty much guaranteed iRating loss. Formula Ford 1600, do you think? I don't know whether I'd qualify near the front of that. I'll certainly try. Maybe we'll try that in a minute. If Becca's not home, I've got nothing else to do on this Friday night. Maybe we'll do some practice in the Formula Ford 1600, see how close to the pace of the quick guys we are. Hey, but the stream worked! The stream worked, guys.
Limit is 80
Let's bring OBS
kilometers per
back
hour.
up.
Box in. 5,
Music back on.
4,
Should we see how much iRating I
2,
lost?
1. Box now.
Thank you so much for joining me for that, guys. That was really fun. So we've got some stuff to watch, starting with the beginning. So where's my mouse? Here it is. So let's go race lap 1. This was crazy. Let's watch it back in full speed. So there we are in the middle, car number 2, because we're the second seed, and all I'm trying to do is avoid whatever's about to happen. And at the moment, everything's kind of fine, so let's just pause it and go, I guess, on board, which is like a camera on the, there we go. How do I, can't remember how I make that. There we go. Let's go back a bit from there. Maybe up a bit. What's up? Nope, that one. Oh, up we go. Let's maybe angle it down a bit. I'm just like playing with random switches at the moment. Right, how do I go forward? That's forward. There we go, like that's kind of a half decent view, isn't it? Right, let's go. And let's turn that thing back off. Go. Oh, it's a bit bouncy, isn't it? Cheers, Martin. Okay, so at this, in fact, we do need to angle that camera up slightly. Some stuff is about to happen. Let's pause that. How do I angle that camera back up? It was one of these, wasn't it? Like that. There we go. So, I think at the next hairpin, someone has a bit of a crash. So, here we go. First crash. What actually happened? Let's go forward a couple of cars and work it out. This guy is facing the wrong way. Did he get punted? Yep, he got tagged around. Poor guy. Right, so we'll go back to me. Back to the camera that we found, which was not that one. I need some quick keys for this. That one. Right. So we get past him. Luckily, I'd already braked enough that I'd committed to go inside. So I could make it easily to the inside. Didn't lose a wheel at that poor guy. And then we've got this guy up our inside. So discretion was the better part of valor just there. That guy crashed. What happened to him? What happened to that guy? Right, gotta go forward and see what happened to him. It's about to happen. That guy, oh, he just spun on his own. Okay, just spun on his own on a curb. That's what happened to him. Back to us. The main event. Oh, I forgot you guys can't actually see on the stream. You actually can't see as much as I can. I need to aim that camera higher. Sorry guys. My bad. I didn't realise you couldn't see all that. He goes for a nice lunge, and then Mr. Pink here is kind of in our way for ages. Oh, look at that. He clatters into the side of that poor blue car. Right, skip forward a bit. More stuff's going to happen. Here we go. Another crash. What's happened up ahead here? Another... Did he spin on his own? Yep. Another guy spinning on his own on cold tyres and watching us sail past. And there we go. So back with us. Then what else happened? We will go and do some Formula Ford 1600 in a minute, I think. So I knew I had to get past this guy, right? Because at this point he was definitely holding us up. So made the decision to use some boost and go for him right here. Because look at these guys queuing up behind us to eat us alive. Went to the inside so he couldn't come back up. And look, he crashes into that guy there. Bangs wheels for like the second time in 3 laps. That then gives us a little bit of a gap. And then we get away. And then really, for me, not a lot happens until we get to the final lap where we'll watch this because this was quite fun. And at this point, we've got this BAR coloured car behind. We can't turn the boost on. And the boost doesn't become available for another 3 corners. So, inside line is generally the high ground around here. So when inside, he tried to get the up and under, and he nearly did. But now our boost suddenly comes on. And you see both of us have got the flashing green light on the halo. Not on the halo, sorry, on the airbox. And so we just managed to keep the high ground again. He's out on the marbles. We've definitely got the better line into here because we're tight, so much shorter distance. It goes clear, but then he thinks again. In fact, we just go on board with him at that point in the actual cockpit view. He had a think at this point about blasting down the left, and I got an all clear from my spotter, jinked across, and then I heard that he was there again. So we cover the inside. That's obviously the key place he would try and go for. And this is where it's like really the crucial final part. He's looking for the inside. I don't cover it too much because I just want to get a nice clean exit. I don't really want him in my slipstream. I don't really want him behind me. But I do have to cross over. He's now got his overtake turned on. Oh, he's still got it on. Now, I thought at this point he didn't have it on. But maybe he does. No, he's not got it. He's run out at this point. And we crossed the line, I think, pretty close together. How close was it? Pretty close, but there we go. Our slipstream, his lack of slipstream and our boost just won the day. Right, cool. Let's see how much iRating we lost. Please don't be too much more than 40. So here we go. Results ready. 22. We're still over 6k. That means if I just never use this account again, we'll stay over 6k. So you might not know, guys, but he still had it just below 20 seconds. It flashes red. Right. Thank you, Mr. Dempster. So you might know, you might not know. I've started up some coaching again, some sim coaching. Obviously, I'm not going to be coaching the guys that are way quicker than me, but people who are, not as quick as me, and there are still a few of those out there, doing some sim coaching, and it's definitely better to be 6k plus for your credibility. So I've just noticed a slight delay in the 2 cameras. Look, if I lift my hand, on the right one comes up first. Oh, hang on. It's like 0.2 of a second delay. Right, let's look at Formula Ford 1600 fixed. And let's not jump into a race. Let's jump into a heavily populated practice with half an hour remaining in it. And give it a little go. And I'm going to see where my other half is. Is she back in the house yet? Oh, sorry, I should probably click join, shouldn't I? I always forget that. The D-Class Formula Ford Series is at Hockenheim 8. Well, what? Oh, so what is it I'm doing here, Mr. Dempster, and why is it wrong? This is just Formula Ford 1600. Is the other one not fixed? Because if it's not fixed, I don't really want to do it. I only really want to do fixed. This is the shorter rookie series. But is there another fixed one? And by fixed, guys, if you're not familiar, I'm talking about fixed setup. It's just, since we're in here.
Fastest lap for Gutierrez, 147.6.
Since we're in here, let's set up the stream. Rookie is fixed as open. I don't really want an open. Is there any downside to doing the rookie? Let me know.
Pit lane speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour.
And has the stream been smooth, guys?
Push, push, push. The leader has just done a 145.2.
How has the stream been? Oh, I got a black flag for crossing the white line. See, this is why I should be in the rookie series. Making a rookie mistake like that. Crossing the white line on the pit exit. Okay, so...
Exit is clear.
But basically, if we do well in this, we're still going to potentially gain iRacing. I guess, just guess if we do badly, we're going to lose a lot, right? Let's see where our pace is in these cars. I might be awful. I was pretty awful in the Super Formula. I think I'll probably make that dashboard smaller for this car, because it looks a bit silly being that big, covering all the controls. But bear with me, team. That'll be the grass. That'll be the rear tyre on the grass on the entry. It's still good, it's still good. Go for it, dude. Sorry for getting in your way.
Clear right.
Just let him go. So I get to drive the crazy Porsche at the day job again. No. That wasn't really the day job, Phil, unfortunately. That was a one-off event.
On your right. Clear
Somehow
right.
that wasn't an off-track. Evening, Dave. Dave Cam's here! Guys, we've got a celebrity in the chat. Dave Cam, please don't judge my stream. It is still a work in progress. Like, we don't have the right overlays at the moment. I'm working on a solution to get the overlays from the streaming PC, sorry, from the gaming PC onto the streaming PC. At the moment, I am having to look at these overlays on my screen, which is not ideal. And obviously, they're not very good overlays either, so we'll fix that. But not very good driving either. But yeah. Thanks for your help, Dave Cam. Dave Cam was helping me out getting the streaming PC working. And as a streaming professional, sim racing streaming professional, can't ask for anyone much better than that. So thanks, Dave Cam. You're an absolute legend. So I think with the...
No, be careful!
I think The way we've now got a streaming PC means the stream can actually be built upon. Whereas, oh, again, massively missing that apex. There's a lot of time to find through there. Whereas before we kept having problems. Now I think we're going to run into fewer problems. So we can actually make it better and better rather than constantly having to fix stuff. So that's really the aim. You know, that's not true, Dave Cam. Right, so we're still quite a long way off the pace in these rookie cars. Which is obviously not ideal. And we're still getting off tracks. So I don't think I'm going to be entering this anytime soon either.
You've got the track.
Maybe this isn't the series for me to... I need a series that we can... that I like enjoy the cars and I can really stick with and get actually good. I think maybe these rookie series... these cars are awesome. Actually, I just don't think I'm very good at them. I'm just hoping there's like one car out there that I'm actually quite good at. I'm thinking maybe an LMP3, something like that. F3, sure. F3 at Bathurst is a recipe for losing iRacing, surely. That's like if you want to definitely lose.
Careful, there's a car on the back straight going in reverse, as far as I know.
Like if you definitely want to lose iRacing, wow, I keep going in there way too fast.
Why are you late?
Then Bathurst is the one you're going to lose iRacing at. The HPD is great in the GT1 series. What's the HP? What's the HPD? What's GT1? What's in it? What's the HPD? Right, and also, let's actually do a lap now where I'm paying attention and not just getting constant off tracks. Maybe the F1. Maybe the F1 series, but I think that might be a bit sketchy. I need your help, stream. Oh, every lap, an off track at turn 1 in these cars.
Okay, Phil, you need to watch the track limits.
My name's Brad. The old prototype. Oh, hang on. Not like the Daytona 24 Hours style old prototype. Or do you mean the... Is it the LMP2? The old LMP2? I remember not being very good in that either. Maybe I'm just not very good. It is sounding the most likely explanation. That's a bit better. That's more what we're after. Let's just bring up OBS so I can see what you're seeing. Yeah, that's good. I just need to make this dash a bit smaller. Hey, Greg Hunek. I'm gonna read what you just typed in a second. Just let me get this one moderately better lap on the board before I ruin another one. It was difficult, Greg, but I think damage limitation, lost 20 odd R rating, which I'm going to consider a success at the moment. So could have very easily lost 100 or more. P3, but that's still not really good enough. I'm going to give it one more lap after this. So let's just do this lap, and we'll do one more. But this car is really good fun to drive, but I think this might be a bit more of a Phil Bradpot car. You were P5, so you absolutely spanked me then in that race then, Greg. P5 of the top split, I assume.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Okay, chill out. I'm also missing the apex at the hairpin. Yeah, I think so, Dave. Yeah, top split. So you were like a second a lap quicker than me then, Greg. No idea how.
find a 10th in Sector 2.
I don't know, I need to find a 10th in lots of places. Dave, you're going to find some fans in my chat, mate. Absolute sim racing celebrity joining us this evening.
New fastest lap for Rademakers, 144.7.
Oh, go away, 144 people. I was still trying to get a low 145.
That's your fastest lap today. You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 3.
That's a bit more like it through there.
You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 1.
Bit too deep there. Wasn't brilliant. Didn't lose too much time either though. Ah! Off track.
Don't invalidate this lap. Track limits.
I know. I'm going to count it anyway though. Right. I'm going to go look for another series in a moment. This car definitely gets quicker with more laps. It's like getting lighter, tyres warming up. It is definitely feeling easier. I know you get better at driving it as well, but... Apologies if the music's still on, guys. Because I might have forgotten to turn it off. Too deep there. Tried to gain some on the brakes and then lost some on the exit instead. That's actually the only sector we really lost much in. Is it a 44? Yes. At least we did a 44.
P2.
Oh, I tried to do a 360 and
Watch the track limits, please, Phil.
pretty much failed. Okay, so a couple of tenths off in the end, a tenth and a half off of this guy, but who knows how good that guy is. So, so is there no music? Okay, that's fine. If there's no music, that's fine. There should be music playing. Can you not hear it? Maybe it's just too quiet, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's try a different car. Because my other half's still not here, so I've kind of got sim racing permission. So we'll withdraw from that. So, what were we suggesting? What were people saying? Is Global MX-5 too crazy an idea? Maybe it is. Definitely not doing Formula C. IMSA. What have we got in IMSA? LMP2 and then a bunch of GT3s and the BMW hybrid. That is fixed setup. Do you reckon IMSA fixed setup would be any good? Ooh, because I do like this car. And we've got quite a cool livery for it. Let me just update it. Go have a little go. Stock car Brazil. Don't think so. Don't think so. I'm going to try the prototype here. Don't think we're going to have time for a race. What emails have we had come in? Nothing important. Isn't it nice? But for some of us, it is no more work till after Christmas. I'm enjoying that. Hey, the steering wheel cam has worked the whole time. This is a revelation. So really the best thing for me, guys, is that, like I said earlier, I can build on this stream now. I can actually make it better and better. I've got 2 minutes to go with all this content I'm having to download. Yeah, I can hopefully just keep making this OBS profile more and more advanced in a way that I kept getting stuck with the other one, with things freezing and breaking and forgetting things. Minute 54. Sorry about the wait, everyone. Does Rubens do Stock Car Brazil on iRacing? That makes sense, doesn't it? I'm going to find a series I like at some point. I think maybe part of it is you just have to stick with it for ages till you actually get good. I've been out of sim racing, properly sim racing, for basically the whole summer. I think it was 5 or 6 months since I drove on the sim until a couple of weeks ago when we started cracking on. So it's going to be used a lot more. Dave, if you're still there, you might not still be there. What graphics card do you have? What does Dave say? Question: you thinking the same when driving as you do in real life? Like when I find time? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely, exactly the same. It's all the thought processes to me feel the same. The only difference is in real life I'm not lacking as much information. Like I feel like there's always a little bit of a gap right at the end. You know, you can get almost the same as real life, and then there's a little bit at the end that I'm like missing, and it's very hard to put your finger on. So, and it's not intended to be an excuse. It is an excuse a bit, but I'm sure a lot of the top sim guys would also be better than me in real life because they're really good. So yeah, it depends on the car. Depends on what the Richard Malden. This isn't a Smurf account, by the way. If you are still watching, this is my main account, Rich. So I'm not smurfing. I'm losing iRacing. The smurfing is Tuesday nights. Well, this week probably Wednesday night because I think Tuesday night is Boxing Day, so I won't be able to do it then. I just heard children's voices. Must be neighbours coming home. Right, nearly done. This is an exciting stream, isn't it? You're right, you can feel the car in your butt in the in real life. Right, here we go. So let's load up. Let's try a few laps on this. I like the fact this is fixed setup because normally these cars, I think, you know, because it's a really complicated car. Where is it? IMSA? Is it IMSA fixed? Yep. So that's all closed. How do I register for practice? This one? Hour and 14 left. Let's go. Yeah, this might be more my style. We're going to race one of these cars at the Daytona 24 Hours. So just wait for it to let me join. There we go. Any ideas what if it's better to be in the Porsche prototype or the BMW, or do they not really matter? Are they about the same? If anyone's got any insider info on that, I'll buy the right one. Radical the Nordschleifer. Is that a series? That would be cool. If there's a Nordschleifer series, I'll do that. I doubt there's a fixed setup one. Guys, I'm enjoying your company on a Friday night when you've all probably got much better things to do, so thanks for joining me. There was one on the menu. A Radical the Nordschleife. Are you joking? Right, what the hell are we wasting our time with this then? Close. Where was it? Someone should have pointed that out to me before. This is much better. This is much better. Even just because driving the thing will be more fun. Okay, since this one's already loading, let's just jump in this one. I will try that. Radical Esports Cup. That's not Ringmeister, is it? Anyway, right, here we go. So, fixed setup on the BMW. It's doing some loading. Okay, so there's a qualifying and a race fixed. Okay, fine, let's just do the race fixed for the moment. Okay, so that view is not right. So let's zoom in a little bit. That's a bit more like it. I have to say, in this car, I do tend to like being in the middle. But let's just go with this view for the moment.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. All clear on pit exit. You can push now.
So I haven't driven this car since Le Mans in the summer. when we were on course to win the M4M 24 hours and had a catastrophic teammate failure when Danny crashed. We all crashed, to be fair, at different times. Well, the breaking point for that hairpin's much earlier than I thought. God, the force feedback feels lovely in this car. Oh, I like this car. This feels alive, this thing. We might have found the car, guys. This might be the one. I mean, I'm driving it really badly, but I think this might be the one with better practice. I think the last thing I drove around here was a Formula Renault 3.5, so a little bit more nimble. There's a lot of understeer with this. We are on full fuel, I guess. Oh, some little yellow lights come on to you when you've locked up. Every braking zone. I mean, still missed the apex, not by quite as much. It's going to take a little while to get my head around this, because there's obviously traction control and stuff. The car kind of feels light but heavy at the same time. It feels light on the nose on turning, but heavy in terms of it feels like it's got a lot of inertia when you actually want to stop it.
6th place.
I'm surprised we're as close as that on that lap. Getting slightly better every time. Slightly closer to the apex. Now there are different hybrid modes, aren't there? I need to remember how to use those, so I think that probably makes quite a lot of difference in terms of the outright lap time.
P5.
Oh, that time, actually, it wasn't too bad on the braking point, just locked up. Let's go rearward on the bias. Oh, too deep into that. And a slight right front lock. Really nice car to drive though. I like this. Guys, it's so cool that you hang out here. Thank you. Oh!
Clear left.
Thought he was letting me through. I think we might be broken. I murdered us both. I really thought he was letting us through and then just carried on turning in. Right, let's see what it's like on... I don't think that was quite as bad as it looked. It looked, to me, at this point, maybe further back. I thought he was going to just stay left. And then I just started to understeer and just... Yeah, I think, to be fair to him, he did actually leave us enough room. I think it was just me here. I think that's a bit of a giveaway. Yeah. No, I mean, he was aiming at the apex regardless, but my fault. Right, let's whack a qualifying setup on. And side-to-side contact, that's fine. You get away with that in a rental car. Now, I kind of want to sit in the middle. No, you guys will hate it. You'll hate it if I sit in the middle. You can move the camera to the centre.
Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line.
Right, so how do you change the fuel map? Oh, it's not fuel map. Engine mode? Right, so this one shows me how much battery I've got left. Okay, cool. I might have to ask someone about how the hybrid system works. Like, how do I make it just deploy all the time? I can't see. I don't know what mode we're in. I want to have, like, maximum power available.
Okay, Phil, there's a faster car approaching.
Yeah, he is faster. Let's let him through. Yeah, that guy's in third. We've got 9/10 quicker than we've gone. Okay, I have no idea how this energy deployment works. Hopefully we're at maximum deployment. I knew all this back at Le Mans in the summer. Right, here we go. Tyres might be cold though. We're on a bit of a slow out lap. Probably got cold fronts.
E7.
That wasn't an off track. Oh, lock up. Cold fronts. No, that's a shame. Okay, I can probably charge the battery again on this lap. And go again. I've got enough fuel to. I don't know why we got so much fuel on board for a maybe the qualifying sessions are not one shot in this series. Just going to try and charge the battery again. So we got 80. Can you see on the screen there how much battery we've got? No, you can't see it on that dash. I can see it on my steering wheel. We've got 94%. Right, hopefully I have slightly warmer fronts this time. I am going to wind the bias back one click. Okay, let's try again. Right, here we go.
Your lap time was 1:34.0.
Tiny lock up, but not a big one that time. More like it. So 3/10 up at sector 1. That'll move us up 1 place. Oh, lock up just before the apex. Should have gone to first gear. Should have gone to first gear. Lost a lot of time by being in second, so that's something I'll know for next time. We're gonna get traffic now anyway. Oh, it locks up so easy.
Thank you.
Let's try again. We've got enough energy for another lap. 78%, yeah, should have.
B6.
I need to get used to these brakes because not locking them up is really difficult, but it's a massive difference to your lap time. We're going to get more traffic at the next hairpin.
Alright Phil, you've got half your fuel left.
Left side, clear
Thank
left.
you. A little bit too much curb there. More lockups. Still locking the inside front.
Hey, Linus, can I please go? Thank you so much.
B7. Your lap time was at 1:26.
That wasn't off track that time.
To watch the track limits.
That 25.0 is insane in a fixed setup. One more lap.
Fuel remaining. P5. We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap.
Last lap.
This lap. Litres left. this lap, please, Phil. One litre remaining.
God, I don't know how I lost so much time through the final couple of corners. Same position though, but a little bit closer. Okay, so we're still miles off of that Luigi dude. Okay, I mean, they're still pretty far in a fixed setup series. Fun though, fun to drive that car. Let's just gonna watch one lap, just watch that final lap back, and then maybe call it a night and have a think. Good streaming though, streaming worked. That's good. I'm really happy about that. Didn't mean to do that. Pressed the wrong button. Sorry. Need to get better buttons. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. This really was impromptu. Wasn't planned. It was just... I just streamed a thing that I was going to be doing anyway. Just because it's nicer to do it with you guys here. You always help me. Always puts me under a bit more pressure when there's a race to not screw up. So I like that. I always seem to do better when there's people watching. So I care more. So thank you for watching. Thank you to Surge for buying 50 channels of memberships for people. I don't quite know how that works financially, but that's really cool anyway. Lots of people are channel members, so thank you. That's mega. And I'm going to keep thinking about what series we do, because we've got the Phil Bradpot series, as in Phil Bradpot YouTube series, which is going to be Tuesday nights, except next week when it's Wednesday. And that doesn't really matter. The series is probably going to be MX5s and stuff until the license level gets higher. But for my actual account, I do need to be a bit more careful with not just entering stuff willy-nilly. So we need to find something and commit to it to have a chance of actually progressing. So I'll have a think. Thank you for your suggestions. Maybe it is the Nürburgring one. But I really appreciate you guys joining me. And have a lovely Christmas. There probably won't be a stream till afterwards, so have a great Christmas if you celebrate. And see you on the other side. Thanks, guys.